What it do with y'all? Your boy Justin back in his thing with another fancy dancy video. I ain't did a video like this in a long ass time, but I'm definitely back to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Got my body armor, got to replenish. You feel me? I just got done running, that's why I'm sweating. But first thing I want to talk about is, bro, tell people to mind their business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people in this world that just wonder why you do things the way you do it, bro. Tell them to mind their damn business, bro. Honestly. Because whatever you want to do in life, bro, you do it. Like, it don't matter what you do. If somebody got a problem with it, they got a problem, kick them to the curb, keep it moving. You feel me? But, hey, this video today is going to be about, it's going to be about motivation and self-motivation. Specifically self-motivation, because it seems like people tend to struggle with that. A lot of people struggle with self-motivation. The ability to get your own self up and get something done. Now, I actually have, it's not a quote, it's an action step that I learned from another video when I was struggling with self-motivation. So I'll drop that in the video. In the description. I'll drop the video in the description, whatever. But a lot of times we as humans get lazy, especially people that don't come from nothing. We get comfortable, and us getting comfortable leads to us not having the motivation to get ourselves up and get what we want to get done. It's kind of like we search for motivation from other things, other people, which that's not a problem, but shit. If you're trying to take your life to the next level, you should be able to pump yourself up and get the job done. Now, me personally, I just got done running. You feel me? I'm in some of the best shape of my life, and that's just because I get myself up and I go do it every day, almost, except for yesterday. Don't judge. But yeah, I got a special guest real quick. He want to chop it up with y'all about self-motivation, so I give him the floor. Y'all might know him. You probably should, bro, but talk to the folks, bro.
How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, King Darcy. Well, we not even gonna call myself King Darcy. We gonna go professional today. You know what I'm saying? My name's Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I just really think self-motivation is very important in order to succeed and reach different goals in your life. Because I do want to say, I know this video is about self-motivation, but in order to get to self-motivation, you got to have something that you're motivating yourself to get towards. So you got to have a goal, you know what I'm saying? So but setting a goal is the first step, setting the short-term and a long-term goal. And then that is where self-motivation implements itself into your lifestyle in order to get up, take that next step, and then that next step, research what steps I should take to get to that goal and motivate yourself by doing those steps to get to that goal. And that's just facts.
I got a question for you. So, how do you feel like people can find their goals? What if they don't know what their goals are? How do you feel like they can find them?
Okay.
Some people struggle to find their goals.
So, like, you mean like long-term or?
Just in general, like, some people lack any motivation to do anything because they don't know what they're after. It's just, sometimes it's hard for people to find their why.
Yeah, that's true. I would say, start with where you at in life. You know what I'm saying? What if you just like, I would say that's where you gotta like talk to. Well, I can't say God. Whoever you worship. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your religion. My religion, of course, is.
Nigga ain't got no neck. Bro, look, a nigga just walked by this hoe. He work here. Bro ass ain't have no neck. His shit was like this, walking around swole as hell. All right, my bad. All right.
Wow. But he got a goal though. You know what I'm saying? He going somewhere.
Yeah, he was walking somewhere.
But it's like, what is life without no goals? I say this: if you need help finding a goal, contact me. You know what I'm saying? I'll help you. You know, contact Jug. He'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody. You know, find somebody that you can talk to and find your why. Because I think having your why is the reason to live. I think it's like why, you know,
it's purpose.
Yeah, it's your purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. You talk to God. Find your purpose. Pray. Talk to him. He'll let you know. I promise he will.
Yeah.
I have faith in that.
For sure. And and just to piggyback on that, sometimes you can get to them points where you struggle to find your why. These niggas just. Yeah. Anyway, sometimes you struggle to find your why, which I can say like a couple months ago I was struggling to find my why. And one thing that kind of helped me get out of that slump was reading. I feel like reading is a huge benefit. Not reading because you have to, because schools kind of teach us to read books that we're not interested in. They don't have any benefit on our life.
Big facts.
They're just fictional books, and in order for you to get something out of the book, you had to look into it way deeper than the actual book itself. But there's plenty of books out there from people that you look up to and aspire to be like, famous celebrities, artists. They make books for us, and they tell us exactly how they did it. And a lot of times you can find some motivation through that. And once you can find that one person or that one thing that's like, okay, this is why I want to do what I do, then you won't have no questions about self-motivation. It's like, how you going to give up when somebody counting on you? You know what I'm saying? Or how you going to just stay in the bed and hit the snooze when you know if you don't get up and put that work in, shit, somebody ain't going to eat. You feel me? Or somebody ain't going to have the life that you want them to have, or yourself. You feel me? So you gotta find it, man. You gotta do your research, like he said. Mm-hmm. And
yeah.
What else you got to say to them people?
Man, shit. I mean,
nah, you good, bro. Speak your mind.
Yeah, I mean, along with that, yeah. Find, some people like to say they don't have a religion. Don't find the man-made religion. Find religion within yourself.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Find out who you are, basically. So, because I think that's the basis of everything. It's like, as an adult, that's the basis of everything. Because, when you're a kid, you go off with your parents.
Yeah.
But when you get to an adult, you find what makes sense to you and what you and commit to it. Commitment. It's another thing. Commit to it. Because you can't really do nothing if you don't fully commit. And some people always be like, don't do this if you're not going to fully commit to it. Don't do this if you... And people always be like trying to downplay a backup plan. Ain't nothing wrong with a backup plan. As long as you fully commit to the steps to matriculate to each goal in each plan, and then choose one, you good.
Yeah. And I know one thing that really fuck y'all up is distractions. Bro, if she ain't drinking water, fool, like if she ain't drinking water, connecting with her higher self, meditating, being spiritual, bro, cut that hoe off, bro.
Talk to him, Jude.
She's taking your energy, bro. She's sucking the life out of you. Cut that hoe off, bro.
Semen retention.
Bro, hop on semen retention. That's another video, but hop on semen retention, bro. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that in another video. Get on y'all shit, bro. Like what y'all really distracted by is the fear of missing out and these thotties. And for my females, I can't really speak from y'all perspective, but y'all distracted by the same shit. Fear of missing out and these lame ass niggas. Bro, find you somebody that's connecting with themselves, bro. Like, exactly. Working on themselves, meditating, working out, reading, learning, building a business, building something.
Doing something for themselves. Not sitting on the porch every day on Facebook Live and stuff.
Y'all tripping, bro.
Smoking weed and posting come on, bro. Them not the ones you want.
Facts, but to each his own, bro. If that's what you do want, you can't sit up here and complain about how you ain't doing shit in your life, because you the one that choose that. Now, I tell girls all the time, if you ain't drinking water, I don't mean drinking like 1 or 2 bottles. She gotta fuck with that water, bro. She gotta get it down. If she ain't getting that water down, she can get the fuck from around me, and that's for real.
That's facts.
I ain't making it up.
And 2.7 motherfucker.
2.7 liters. Liters. You know how much water that is?
Not 2.7 bottles. 2 bottles and a half. I'm talking about 2.7 liters.
Gotta get your fucking water in your system. Learn some shit. Meditate. Take some time for yourself.
Google the benefits of drinking water.
Yeah.
And don't catch COVID, because that ain't gonna help you out much.
You know how you catch COVID? With these weak behind thotties y'all be hanging around.
Don't know what other nigga they been laying up under.
She probably in a club bank or some shit. And you just kiss her when she leave. Get y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this video. I ain't gonna make this video too long. I just wanted to let y'all know, bruh. Cut these distractions and you can't find motivation when you doing stuff for other people. You gotta do some stuff for yourself sometimes.
Yep.
The more you try to do stuff for other people, the more caught up you're gonna get in pleasing other folks, bro.
Mm-hmm. For one, overall, you really should live your life for yourself.
Facts, cause that is your life.
Your life.
When you die, if you ain't leave, my goal is to leave an impact on the world. I ain't trying to leave an impact on small. I want to leave an impact on the world when I die. Mm-hmm. So you got to realize that if you could die tomorrow, what did you prove? Like, what did you do for the world?
It ain't nobody's fault, but yourself if you didn't.
Facts.
You can only take advice. Don't take instruction. You're an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's a tweet at me. You can only take advice, not instructions. And I only take advice from niggas that came before me, done it better than me, and still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Still got longevity in whatever game I'm trying to get to, because when I get into a game, when I get into an art, I'm trying to take it over. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be mediocre in nothing that I do.
Yes, sir.
Never. Sorry.
Ever.
It's not the person I am.
My next video gonna be about these hoes and these succumbers. They succumbers.
You gonna step on some toes with that one, Joe?
Yeah, but I'm a holler at y'all, bro. I appreciate all the people that watch these videos. These videos just to help you find clarity in your life, as I try to find clarity in my.
Big facts.
Fuck these thotties.